we have to like just stand together. At the end of the day, girl, we gotta stand together. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Prissy, Missy. Yes, I'm back with the talk and the tea. I know it's been, if it's public knowledge, we gonna talk that talk and do what we do. Today I'm gonna talk to you guys about the whole situation regarding the Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion situation. As you guys know, Meg Thee Stallion was shot in her foot, and not just her foot, but she was shot in both her feet. Both of them, y'all. So it's just like the story just kept getting worse and worse, and Meg finally actually talked to us on Tory Lanez's birthday. Now, if you guys don't know, some people don't like really read too hard into certain things, but like the fact that she came on to like address the situation a little bit on his birthday is a little cryptic, as in like that man more than likely allegedly did it. Okay, since this whole debacle has happened, like we literally have not heard one peeping sound from Tory Lanez. Almost like the man does not exist. The man is not even gonna say nothing. Like, at least, like, you know, some people put out a statement saying, hey, like, you know, just wait, I'll speak on this situation when the time is right. No, the man's PR, the man's lawyers, nobody has said like not a thing, like, okay, I'll speak on this situation, just to maybe be like, yeah, maybe I'm not guilty of this. But you are. Tory Lanez is on Kehlani's song. Kehlani is an R&B artist. She's so amazing. And she just had an album come out a couple months ago. The single Can I has been like, it's such a hot single. Like, if you guys have not listened to like the album in general, like, you guys need to really listen to it. And I just love Kehlani, not because one, she's a Taurus, Earth vibes, I relate, like that's my girl too, but she's just like really good energy. She minds her business, she does her own thing, and you don't ever hear her no drama, right? But Tory Lanez just happened to be on this song. The whole Tory Lanez situation that came out, we were expecting a video, and they were like, well, dang, like, girl, like, what are you gonna do about this whole video situation, you know? So she came out and she put out the video, and when she put out the video, she was like, look, y'all, he is not in the video. I'm gonna be transparent with you guys. He is still on the song as of right now, because we can't like take him out of the song, and so we will make a new version of it on the album, the deluxe album. But right now we gotta keep the man's on the song, but he's not in the video. So everybody's like, okay, girl, well, he's not on the video, okay, cool, we can go on. And when that happened, she had put out a statement. Her statement was, I stand with women, believe women, and I love my friends. If that's something that turns you off from me or makes you no longer support, bless you for real. You have no reason to have ever supported me in the first place, because I am not your cup of tea. And baby, if you're not a cup of tea of Kehlani, that girl is like as peaceful as it gets in the industry per se. So she just did an interview with 107 WGCI. Yes, my city. The interview, she did explain that she took Tory Lanez off of the song, and the reason why she did that is because at the end of the day, Megan is her friend, and it's not just like an industry friend, but that is like really her friend that she calls and she's like straight up like, I love you, are you going through something? Like, that is her girl. So her loyalty is always going to be with Meg. She was like, regardless of whatever it is, her loyalty is with Meg. And you know, when that happened, a lot of people are like, well, we don't know if Tory really did this. Like, how can you just like take him off of the song when we don't even know if he really did this? Like, people aren't waiting for this full story. And in all fairness, like, yeah, that is fair, because you always want to get like two sides of every story. But I'm sorry, but the man is pointing to guilt. Like, the man is pointing to guilt every single day that passes by. And like she said, like, if my friend tells me, like, she knows whatever's going on, she knows, right? I'm gonna believe my friend. I'm gonna go with my friend before I go with somebody who I'm cool with in the industry or at work or whatever it is. I'm going to believe my friend. That's what a friend is. A friend is someone who's gonna be there for you through the good and the bad. And you know, I think that we saw this when this happened. Like, people were really making all these jokes about Megan. Like, nobody was even really covering her story and really like sending her sympathy. Like, people are still questioning till this day, like, oh, Megan, like, you know, maybe it's your fault. Like, you're the one that contributed to it. Like, you deserve to get a shot in your foot, not once but twice, and making a joke out of it and a mockery out of this whole situation. Like, there was no support for this woman when she needed that support. We still want to hear Tory Lanez' side, but to be honest with you, at this point, it's like, do we even care to hear from Tory Lanez? I don't think he's apologized, because if he's apologized, then obviously that, you know, leads to guilt, and that leads to, you know, more evidence regarding his charges. Because as you guys know, he has been charged by the LAPD. Your friend comes to you and your friend is like, look, this happened to me. Like, you should know your friend enough to know if your friend is a liar, or if your friend is deceitful, or if your friend is someone that's telling the truth, right? Like, that intuition, because that's your friend. And was starting to like learn, and you know, she even said like, you know, after she lost her mom, she lost her dad, and she lost her grandma. Like, she literally has no family, and she is the only child. And so she's gravitated towards all these people in a time of all these losses happening so soon. That's how some people grieve. Some people do have to be around people, and in doing that, she learned that obviously not everybody's her friend. And you know, sometimes it takes unfortunate circumstances and unfortunate times for you to realize that people aren't really your friend. Not everyone's your friend, and not everyone has their best intentions for you. And I think also with what happened with her and her seeing this in the media and just being mocked, the support that she is getting, like just being able to see Kalani do this interview and say like, hey, like, girl, I got your back. Like, you really are my girl. I am loyal to you, like, no matter what, like, I have your back in this situation, you know, because a lot of times we see this where people just don't believe women in general. Women are just not protected the way they need to be in general. And this is like past Megan, past the situation. We see this all over the world. Women tell their stories, their soft stories, whatever the situation is, and they are not protected. Like, automatically, their feelings, their stories are not valid for people. They're dismissed. Hear their stories, believe them. You can do your investigation, even if like in that moment you're like questioning things. Yes, you can still do your own little investigation if you want, but like, at least let that person feel validated. Let them feel seen. Like, let them know that like somebody cares. A lot of times people don't even come out with their stories because they're like, oh, well, nobody's gonna care. A lot of times things happen to people, they don't report it because they're like, nobody's gonna care, because that's basically what has happened. Like, a lot of these women have not been seen, nobody cares, and then they just kind of like throw their story away like, oh, you're just another number. And we just need to do better in general of the way we treat women, the way we talk to women, the way we just interact with women. Just like do better when it comes to women. Whatever Tory Lanez says at this point like really doesn't matter, because I had all this time to do something, say something, whatever it is, and you said nothing. Like, every single day your story diminishes. Like, this man had so many great things happening for him, and during this quarantine, it's like so crazy how like he was finally getting the, you know, people are finally seeing this man, you know what I'm saying? And he literally, one moment changed his entire life. But we also need to remember that this man was probably violent in the back. We don't know who else he's done this to, like, not shooting them, but like he's probably been violent in different ways that we didn't know about. And y'all be talking about like he 5'3". Yes, I've seen that man in person, and that man is little as hell. He is a really little man, and so he probably, yes, he probably has Napoleon complex. but he's probably done this in the past in different situations where these women just did not speak out because they felt like nobody believed them. But it also goes to show that you really need to take account about all of the actions in your life, because one little thing that you can do will destroy your career forever. And you know, there's people that are saying like, well, I don't know if his career is really going to be destroyed, because we see this all the time in the rap industry. Like, these men do this all the time. And it's true. That is a fact. That does happen. I don't think that his career is going to be as revived as people make it seem. Like, yes, there's cancel culture, but I just feel like his like, I don't know, just like his career in general. Like, I just don't feel like it's going to be as great as he thinks it's going to be when he comes back out. Don't be doing no crazy things out here, because one little mistake that you make in this life can literally damage you for the rest of your life. That's all I gotta say to you guys today. I just want to know what you guys think, how you guys feel about this whole situation, and please make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye.